Good Saturday morning, everybody. Welcome to 256 Garage. Jason here. Rainy Saturday. I mean, it's raining and it's supposed to rain all day. So, probably won't do a whole lot today. Didn't really get nothing much done last week between Jameson's basketball games. He had a birthday yesterday. Happy birthday, Jameson. Helping with Dad. I didn't even get up here last week, and I think Drake and Alan spent pretty much a whole week at the hospital with Drake and Kenzie having their new baby, if you saw in the one video. But anyway, we're just going to kind of walk around, show you a little bit. Well, there ain't much to show, but we're just going to walk through the shop anyway and probably show you stuff you've already seen. But check out the rain here. You can see the rain's coming down, and it's supposed to rain all day long. So anyway, I'm probably just going to hang around here and sweep and clean up just a little bit. Try to get it ready for maybe they can start a busy week next week. And maybe they can get back on track now. When you go on a few days, it's kind of hard to get back in the groove. But maybe if I can straighten up a little bit here for them, they can get back in the groove Monday morning. Right here's the Chevrolet bed they've been working on. I think if you saw the one video, guy bought a brand new bed, our brand new panels, assembled it, brought it to them for them to paint. Like I said, new floor, new wheel wells, new front piece, new sides. Looked like got this side in prime. Probably ready to prep and paint. Working on this side over here. And just because it's a new bed, don't mean it's perfect. It's had some waves and stuff, and you can see where Drake and Allen's working the filler, trying to get it smooth and straight as could be. Because I believe they said it's going to be black, and if you've got a black truck bed, you'll have to do some blocking to make that thing look straight. Even though it's brand new, if you just painted that thing like it was, you'd look down it and probably get seasick. So they're getting it worked out good. Like I said, you can see they got some filler on this side. This side they've already got worked. Probably block it a couple more times, make sure everything's good and straight. But that should be a real nice bed when it's finished. The F100 doors, I believe Drake's got it worked and in prime. So I believe this door is ready to go. So probably start on I think the other door, or maybe the fenders or something. I can't remember exactly where we're at on it. But it's getting to about time we'll have to get all the panels worked. We'll be able to get it out of the corner and start on the cab. I think Edwin's still been going on the Camaro here. I think he's got most of the back welded in. I think he's got the taillight panels, both inner and outer wheel wells. The quarters, I believe the quarters are all welded in, except for up here and around the window. And still got a weld around the front here. But he's got all the back part of it welded in, and the gaps turned out real nice. So probably get ready to start fitting the roof, get the roof fit, and then he'll come back and weld them, and then stick the roof panel on one more time and get it welded down. But that's where it's at. And like I said, this thing has made a major change to what it was. Comet's still sitting there waiting for us to do the brakes on. Like I said, we got to get some brake line, and I believe we got to get a flare kit, because the flare kit we have don't have the double flare for the brake lines. But we'll get one of those picked up and hopefully next week start plumbing the brake lines. So we get the brake lines run, then we'll get that. The fun part's going to be that under the dash master cylinder, brake booster and slave cylinder, getting them lines run up in there. That's what's going to be fun. Camaro, they're still working on the fender door gaps on it. About got them worked out. I believe you may have this side in prime over here. Yeah, right here's the door, got it in prime. Got the fender in prime, so those gaps are turned out real nice. Hopefully get back on it good. It won't be long we can get some color on it. And me and Drake was talking last night. Alan don't know about it yet. We'll have to fill him in a little later. Might fill him in on this video here. But we was talking about how we got Allen 70 model here. It's like so close. We've got the motor set in it, the transmission set in it. We just need to, we've done the brakes on it. We just need to drive shaft, cross member, then start radiator, get the cooling, fuel line hooked up, all that, and that car will be ready to crank and drive. And then we got the race car out there that just needs, I think it just needs everything tightened up pretty much. And then good tuning, maybe plugs and check everything. See it sitting way out there in the rain. But I mean, it's real close. We've done got the rear end aired up, the motor's in it, transmission's in it. We've actually drove it down the road just a little bit. But we need to set the rear end where we put those bars in there. We got to get it aligned, line the front end, tighten everything up. I think one of the header tubes is scrubbing the steering thing just a little, so we need to move it over. And then we got Drake's little Fox body. It's way over in the corner, I believe. We've actually drove it around some, but it does need a rear end put in it. And I think we're going to take the fuel injection off it and put it back carbureted. That Holley system on it just ain't really, it ain't doing what we want it to do. So we're thinking about going back carbureted with it. We got it, and then his little Maverick right there's the little stroker motor for it, and the heads, just had the heads finished up. I think we got to do a little cleaning on them. We'll be ready to bolt it in, and then we can set that motor in the Maverick, and it'll be a nice little cruiser driver. Then old Blue sitting over there on the other side of that F-250 needs to be carried to the muffler shop, pipes hooked back up on it, and I think put the floorboard in it and get that shifter cable, or not shifter cable, but the passing gear cable adjusted, and that thing will be ready to drive. So we've got several things that's our own that just need, well, they need more than it sounds like, but if we just jump on them, we could have them knocked out pretty good. So me and Drake and Alan gonna try to come up with something where we can get one of them in here, and I don't know, maybe all three of us jump on one of them on a Saturday and do something. But anyway, all the plans sound good on paper, but just executing is the problem. When you got so much other stuff going on, it's hard to work on your own stuff when you got people knocking on your door wanting their stuff. You kind of push yours to the back. But we've got, like I said, we got too many so close that we're really crazy not to go ahead and start trying to knock them out one by one. So that's the plan anyway. But that's what's going on with 256 Garage this week. Like I said, next week we should be back in full swing. I should be getting up here in the evening. I think basketball for Jamison's just about over with, or slowing down anyway. I think he's got one game next week. Of course, then they'll start tournaments and all that. But anyway, that shouldn't be too bad. I think most of them's different times, so ramble. But anyway, I'm gonna sweep and clean up for a little while here while it's raining. So everyone have a good week. Thanks for watching. Remember, we got hats, a few shirts left. Check them out. I think we get 20 on the hats plus shipping, 15 on the shirts plus shipping, or you can pick them up here at the shop, or I can meet you local. But anyway, 256 Garage out. Hope everyone has a great week.